Nobody does it any better than New York City in the PSAL. My name is David Banks, and I am the Chancellor of New York City Public Schools. The PSAL, the Public School Athletic League, is the largest public school athletic system anywhere in the nation. We've got over 3,500 teams, close to 50,000 of our kids who have been playing sports across New York City. It's amazing the number of teams that we have. You name a sport and we've got it. The Public Schools Athletic League sets up for a wide range of competition amongst kids, amongst schools, but it's good, healthy competition. It's the kind of competition that brings out the best in kids.
We went up to the Jets facility for a workout, and we went up there and saw different teams. And we didn't do horrible, but we didn't do great as we planned on doing up there either. But when we came back, and just even on the journey on the way back on the bus, and then when the girls got back, they talked about it, they fixed it, and when we came out the next day, or when we came to practice the next time, you could see it. Like it was a different team, and they've literally been building off of that. That's how, for me, that's how I knew this team was special. Charles Nelson, Assistant Dean Manager at Humanities High School.
Because me, I'm a shy person. I don't really like connecting with other people, but I click with them instantly.
There are some kids who are a little bit introverted, but being able to be a part of a team helps to bring you out of that.
Turbo, let's go.
You develop friendships at a level where there are teammates who they might be the only people that you can share things that are happening in your own life, personal things. You may be going through your own trauma, your own pain in your own family, things that you're seeing, that you're dealing with, and you struggle to figure out, who can I talk to about this?
At the very beginning, like tryouts, we always say we're gonna keep it blunt, so do not take it personal. So if I come at you a certain way, it's not because, oh, I want to pick at you. It's because, you know, you're doing the wrong thing, so I'm going to straighten you out. But it's all out of love to become better. So, and other things we do have a group chat. We all send TikToks, Instagram Reels. It's not all about football. We talk about other things, make fun of the coaches sometimes.
My name is Holly Rodriguez, and I'm in 10th grade. No, but we do have like a little thing that we do, like when we're practicing and when he's coming out, we like call him like, Dred, like he's coming. Like you see like Andy's coming, like in the movie Toy Story. Yeah, like that.
Because now the camaraderie, like they're able to mess up, make mistakes, talk to each other, not argue. There wasn't a fight. There wasn't this like, oh, it's your fault, wasn't no pointing fingers. We fix it, we settle down, we have a thing here. We have any issues, we speak. This team talks to each other. They communicate on a regular basis. They have their own team meetings. They have their own little group chat. Like the camaraderie here is, from that point on for me, has been the proof.
Being on any sport in this school forces you to have to do good things. What does that mean? Forces you to have good grades. Forces you to have to come to school. Also forces you to have to be good people. My name is Coach Mouath Abufarah. Everyone knows me as Coach A. I'm a PE teacher at John F. Kennedy. I'm also the offensive coordinator for the girls flag football team, and I am also the athletic director for John F. Kennedy.
I like to work with people and help people and stuff, like if someone needs help, not just like in sports-wise, but also like in school, like if someone doesn't understand anything, because I was also that person where I needed help with certain things and I like went to people, and so I don't know, I just always wanted to do it.
If a girl has like personal problems, they come to me, they talk to me, so I feel like I'm more than just a teammate, I'm family to them.
And give us strength in mind and make that bring us success.
We need to get more aggressive than they are.
Yeah, let's go over them.
Some of these girls, I thought I was not gonna click with them, but instead I really clicked with them right away, and it didn't take no time. You know, it wasn't like, oh, we had to have like a team bonding to connect. It just happened right then and there, like the spark happened right then and there.
You know, players, no matter what, you hear Alabama, you don't just think one player, you think of the whole program. And the same thing we want here, like, especially when our girls get older, the one thing I want them to keep in mind and say is, I learned a lot there, and I learned how to be a mature young woman. That's the biggest thing, is we want our kids to become young women and young men as well. Like, that's the biggest thing. If we can get them to get that, we did our part in our legacy.
Since I do want to work in the medical field, I have to like know how to communicate with others, have to work with others. And I feel like being on the team, since there's a lot of girls, I know how to communicate with certain people, also code switch. And also like discipline-wise, I know when to have a conversation with people, when to respect it and just listen and do what I have to do.
In Alaska, and I'm a senior. We keep each other level-headed. As you can see, it gets very competitive, like very hot-headed. So I think we each hold each other to a high standard.
Second time beating Clinton, especially because it was one of the girls' birthdays. So when we won, we got in the huddle. We all started to pick her up, sing happy birthday, and that was just like a good birthday win.
This was my only gift that I wanted. I'm happy for the birthday wishes, but definitely this win. We lost twice to this team, my freshman year and sophomore year, so now having this win here, not once but twice, definitely elevated me.
The building, it loves sports. Everyone here supports. You get staff members from different schools, especially us having 7 different schools in the building. When you see different teachers here and different staff members and you see all kids, when we're here, we're Kennedy.
Everybody who comes down to support these girls, they're supporting all of the girls.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, she goes to my school, that's our man. No, these are a Lady Knights flag football team. Let's do this. Go Kennedy.
Pride and tradition of the Kennedy Knights.
Personal things that made us connect, it made us family, because we all know what we need from each other.
We can't be stopped! We can't be stopped! We can't be stopped! I love it! I love it!
Something about sports that galvanizes a community, student athletes, coaches and teachers, even students that may not participate in the sport. There are just so many significant ways that sports galvanize a community and give a community a part of an identity.
I thought it was a good time, like where I was at in terms of teaching. It was my third year teaching, so I felt like this was actually a good opportunity for me to get to form these relationships with students outside of the classroom, with like a different setting. And I think it was just really, you know, I felt ready when the girls would like come to me as, you know, they're like mentor and an older sister. I felt like that made me feel actually very confident and comfortable in the position. My name is Yara Idris, and I am an English teacher and stunt and cheer coach.
All right, you guys know that. We're just getting closer and closer to spring break, so that's exciting.
I was looking for like a community. Like in the beginning of freshman year, I didn't know about this team. I think it was the middle of freshman year. I was like, I didn't do anything. Like I've never been a sporty person. I don't know, I was shy. I didn't have many friends. So I was just like, one of my friends said it and I was like, okay, let me just do it. And to be honest, like I would have never imagined me as captain. I would have never imagined me like doing this right now. Like I would be so nervous. Like freshman year, me doing this, crazy. But yeah, like now that I'm on it, I'm very grateful that I'm on this team because it's changed me a lot as a person, like with my health and just like the way I see things, the way I handle things. I think I can multitask a lot better now. My name is Skylin Lantigua. I'm a sophomore at James Madison High School. I'm the captain on the team. In routines, my position is a back.
Madison has always been very welcoming and very just like, they give a lot. This school has always given a lot. And I still see that today. If anything, it's more today. And I love the energy. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 1 is here. My name is Jimena Carter. My role is assistant coach. I was only a sophomore on the team when it was my first year actually being introduced to stunt. And definitely, I don't think much has changed. If I'm going to be honest, we still have that same work ethic. And that's what drew me back into coming back to this team.
And I feel like that's kind of a very important aspect to the team. Like you have no choice but to start off trusting.
Anyone can do anything. All my girls, they're very versatile, and Juice and I have worked very hard to make sure that, you know, we can all do more than one job and we don't have to, you know, put ourselves in a box.
You just have to be aware that there is a difference, and not everyone learns the same, not everyone responds the same to criticism, well, constructive criticism, to feedback. So just to keep an open mind and to kind of adapt. You kind of, over time, you observe how certain people respond to things. So you kind of adapt to that and you work your way around.
5, 6, 7, 8.
You guys are jumping too late. Don't hesitate. You guys are hesitating, and that's why some of you guys are late, some of you guys are on time. Again?
We were just talking about the team, and I honestly really did miss it. And that's how I got drawn back in. And I was like, I would love, to be with the girls again and just give my input and the skills that I still learn, because you never lose it. Honestly, the skills that you learn, it's something that you keep with you forever.
Honestly, it really helps me interact with other students more often instead of like being like, oh, it's just me and this team and whatever. It's just like it allows me to know that I'm in a team of other people. I can like trust them.
We pride ourselves in like hard work, but like keeping a close relationship. There's never been a time where all of us on this team are like, we don't talk to each other. It's like, oh, I don't know, I don't really talk to her, you know what I mean? So we kind of try to keep that balance of close relationship, hard work, and just like admitting that there is a struggle, but that's what makes it so fun. That's what makes the sport and the team so fun.
I think as an adult, as a young woman, you just need to understand we're always going to learn. Just being a human being, we're always going to learn, and you need to be open to that and be optimistic about that. I'm still learning, and I think what drew me back into this team, I wanted to give that to the girls and let them understand you don't need to have everything figured out. When I got this team, I didn't know what my life was going to be like in the next few months, and I think this team has literally put me in a direction that I don't even know where I would be without this team, to say the least. But it's definitely put me in the right direction in terms of the goals that I have for myself. So if I can give one advice to my girls, is that you can do anything, and be optimistic, be open-minded, because you're always going to be learning and you don't need to have things figured out.
I just want to get us through the games. Like, I want the girls to be able to experience what a game looks like, and I want to see, as the season progresses, I want to see progress. Like, I want to see effort. I want to see how they handle certain situations, how they improve, like, how they respond, like kind of character development, like how compared to the beginning of the season, how do they respond to it now,
My name is Maria Freeman and I'm a junior. This is a great opportunity for me and a big honor. I love my team, I love my coaches. I made so many great friends this year, and I enjoy everything that I do every day at the gym and at the games. So I feel pretty, I would say, honored, to be a part of the Knights team.
Have these kids in front of you, and you want to make sure that they learn how to be good, valuable members of like a community, a society. So for me, it's all about teaching them these important skills, these valuable skills that will stay with them forever. So I think it's just a matter of making sure, it might sound corny, but like, shaping these young minds. For me, it's not necessarily about the sport or about winning or about learning the skills of stunt. It's more about just like, how can I help you become a better person and leave here with a person who has all the tools and skills necessary to be a functioning and kind member in society.
Whether you want to be a lawyer, a doctor, or an architect, scientist, whatever it is that you decide that you want to do, you know that you can achieve that because you're already demonstrating in that sport a level of achievement. And if you put your heart to something and your mind to something, you will do it. And so that's what I think sports gives you, is that sense of recognition and real sense of confidence and accomplishment.
Obviously, my philosophy is you get out what you put in. When you come to practice, business starts immediately. Practice starts at 2:20 for us because our day ends at 2:20. First rule is net gets up. No one touches the ball till the net's up. We go immediately into running. We stretch as a team. That's another philosophy. Everything we do should be as a team. If we're getting punished for someone not listening, the whole team suffers. If we're working hard, the whole team's working hard. So my philosophy is we do everything as a team and we put in the hard work.
Chance of them hitting the line so tight. They played cross. They came back. They were down 8.
My full name is Andrew Creamy. I am the physical education teacher, the dean, and I work at East West School of International Studies in Flushing.
We all have each other's backs. We all do our best to try to help each other, and when we're making mistakes, we all make sure as a team to help that person that's making a mistake to realize what they're doing wrong and give them advice and tips on how they can fix it. So I guess in a way we're all moving on a platform equally. We're all rising up equally. My name is Ian McIntosh. I'm a senior, 12th grade, and I've been in this team for 3 years.
And service. If there's anything going on with them, personal issues or in school, outside of school, grades, they know they can come talk to me. If they don't want to share with a different teacher or the guidance counselor, and they want to confide in me, I tell them, let me know. I'm a reasonable person. We can talk. We'll figure things out. And if I have advice, I have it. If I can help you, I will. And they know they can always come.
Give me R3.
I see him more like a friend than a coach. I mean, maybe that's a good thing because it shows how he made us so comfortable. And yeah, so basically, I guess he's like my friend right now.
There was going to be hiccups, and there was, but defense seemed like the top priority.
My name is Oscar Chan, and I'm a junior this year. So at one of the most challenging years, it was like my first time starting last year. I was extremely nervous and stressed, and he kind of held me down, and he kind of calmed me down. Ultimately, just giving me a lot of words, telling me that to just play me.
Don't blame yourself. Don't rush. You're good. Hey, you're good. You good? You good? Yeah. You want this? Yeah. Y'all want this? Yeah. Y'all want this? Yeah. Oh, let's go.
Even while you're doing all the wind sprints and the push-ups and the sit-ups and training your body for the sport, laughing and joking and developing lifelong friendships with your buddies is probably even more important.
We're all told from the start if we don't have our grades up, if we don't have good grades, then we can't play, at least until the marking period ends. So we all all of us, we all want to play equally, and we all die to get play on that court. So that we use that as our incentive to, keep our grades up. This team has helped me find like a home outside of home, like a place where I can go be myself without having to deal with the confinements of home. Determination, just my desire to get better, communication, how to get comfortable with being uncomfortable or being in a situation that's not necessarily for the better of us, but trying to get myself and get other people out of a bad situation.
Success is, one, is everyone enjoying themselves? 2, are they learning the sport? And 3, like, what are they getting out of this, right? So at the end of the season, did my guys improve? Did they enjoy themselves? Did they have fun? Because that's what it's about, right? Having fun, enjoying yourself, and learning. They should have, great life experiences hopefully from this season, and take those lessons that they learned into adulthood, into college, and beyond.
We've got coaches like that all across the city who put in decades of work with young people, where you're really their ultimate mentor. You're teaching them right from wrong. You're teaching them all the values of how to live a good life. That's what good coaches do. It's not simply about winning the game. You work really hard toward trying to win the game. But at the end of the day, it's really more about the life lessons that you gain and the great friendships from your teammates